relativity is something that captures a lot of people's imaginations, right? Because there's just so much going on, and it's such a weird concept to know that space and time are literally curved, and that's what leads to mass. Why do you think general relativity, even though it doesn't impact people's lives as much as something like medicine or biotech, why do you think general relativity captures so many people's imaginations? And why did it capture
Well,
yours?
let's be really honest about it.
Okay.
I mean, in that talk, which I could show you the picture of, it's Einstein. Let's face it, a public hero. This is a very primitive, I'm looking at it in the most primitive way possible. And that's not the way physicists would look at it, but the society has made a hero out of Albert Einstein. And that was all due to Eddington in 1919, when he publicized that he had measured the bending of light around the sun with an experiment that I think barely showed it, okay? I mean, you can't do a chi-square fit to that experiment and walk away and saying they really measured it, okay? But they published it in the New York Times. And it was, the reason why it was such a big deal was because Eddington had used Einstein as a way of saying, we finally have found something which is wrong with Newton. And Newton was the thing that was dominating science and physics in general. And that was, if you read the paper, those papers of early life. So that's part of it. Einstein, if you ask I go to high school, grade schools a lot. I love to talk to kids. And I always ask them, well, name a scientist. It's always Einstein. There's never anybody else measured. It's just amazing. It doesn't matter whether you do it in Louisiana or you do it in the Pacific Northwest or here in Boston. It's Einstein. Now, nobody's as smart as Einstein. That kind of stuff. And it became part of the public culture. That's part of it. Now.